What is up, everybody? It's Base Jalarin, and we are here again to bring you another manga video. And today we are doing some more tags because Ameski OJ came in clutch again this month with a new tag. And honestly, bless that little dude. We need a lot more fresh new tags in this community, and I'm honestly criticizing myself also because I'm not original enough to make my own tag. But every month this dude comes in, I feel like he's coming in with a brand new tag and like a new series of videos that we all can get in and make. And honestly, that is cool as shit. I love it. I love the freshness that he brings to the game. And honestly, today's video is kind of about that in a way, sort of, and it's called the Copycat tag. Now, as negative as the term copycat sounds, it's actually mostly focused on people who you feel share the same tastes as you, and also who your biggest inspirations are within the community. It's a very nice tag. It's a very nice kind of spread the love kind of tag, especially with these are my inspirations. These are the people who I take after in this community. You should go watch them if you watch my videos, etc., 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 except there's like 5 of us and we all watch each other's videos. But anyway, let's get on with this fucking tag. I don't imagine this video is going to be very long, but I also think I'm going to start rambling at the very end, but we'll see. So this tag is 2 parts, and the first part is the copycat part of the copycat tag, and that would be who you feel shares your tastes within the Manga Tube community. And honestly, my tastes are eclectic as fuck, and I can't pin down one fucking person who has the exact same fucking taste as me. The closest would honestly have to be my boy Lythis. I am fucking kin with his manga collection. I have a very deep, weird kinship with the manga that he buys. Every single time he uploads a haul, it's like, yes, Lythis he uploaded a haul. Yes. I think he's probably the one person here on Manga Tube who I have probably the biggest similarities with when it comes to what I collect. And he uploads a lot of cool videos. He uploads very specifically every beginning of the month he uploads what's for sale, which is a really good way to keep track of new shit and somewhat important, sort of noteworthy shit that's coming out every month. You should definitely subscribe to him if you haven't already, but honestly, who hasn't subscribed to Lythis? Also, it's not really shares my tastes, because me and this specific manga tuber actually don't really share any interests at all. I feel we're different places in the spectrum, but that would be Apollo Gray, and you're probably all wondering, what the fuck? No, Apollo Gray is really, really big on that shonen, and honestly, I don't even know, because he just sold half his collection, apparently. That was fucking wild, that video. But anyway, he uploaded a video a couple months back, and it was manga that he did not like. It was honestly called, manga that fucking suck, or some really intense title. But it was manga that he did not like, manga that he hated, and I fucking loved that video, because, the very second he was like, I don't like Berserk, you guys, I was like, oh, fuck, yes, bitch, same, yes, because, yeah, I'm not, I'll watch that video, and all of his, talking points of, here's manga that I don't like, it's all manga that I don't like, and I would never have the balls to say, I hate Berserk, Berserk sucks and I hate it, because I would be burned at the fucking stake by pretty much everybody. Honestly, that's some fucking balls, but yeah, surprise, I don't like Berserk. I mean, it's not in my collection, it's never going to be. maybe the special edition hardcover 3-in-1, but only the first one, because those are going to be $50, and I just want to get volume 1 for posterity. But yeah, we don't share the same tastes in terms of what we like, but in terms of what we do not like, yeah, me and Apollo Gray are pretty much the same fucking person. But now we're going to go into the second part of the tag, because I don't have a lot of people who I'm like, yes, this person, 100%, my collection is exactly like your collection, because my collection is weird and there's porn in here. But it's going to be the second part, which is people who inspire you, people who inspire you right now, and people who inspired you coming into the Manga Tube community. And here's where I kind of get into some shit that has nothing to do with this tag, but it sort of like branches off from it. And when I started Manga Tube, I wasn't really inspired by personalities or video making styles. I was not inspired by like different styles of like methods of making videos and people's like how they acted in videos, their style of comedy, their style of just how they spoke or how they did their videos, you know, that sort of thing. I was inspired by the massive amount of fucking manga that people had, which especially for people who are newer to the Manga Tube community, people who are much younger, and people who are coming into this community with nothing, because I came into this community with a collection that I'd built up over multiple years, so I already had shit. But people who are coming into this community who only have like a few books, maybe not even hardly even a full bookshelf's worth, and they're coming into this community and they see all these people, the big sort of, I guess, what do they call them, identities, the biggest, like, you know, names within the Manga Tube community are people who have fuck-ton huge-ass collections, and it's really, really easy to be inspired simply by the fact that these fucking awful collections are massive as shit, and it's very, very easy to get dragged down the rabbit hole of, I also want that. I also want a massive-ass collection, because honestly, coming from someone who has a massive-ass collection, it's stressful as fuck. I'm running out of space. I don't have enough room for... I'm starting to, like, do a bunch of ridiculous shit. Yeah, I'm double stacking my shelves. I got books stacked on top of books in random-ass order. It's starting to become a problem. And honestly, it's such like a weird sort of vibe I get from the Manga Tube community is, you gotta have a big collection, you gotta start buying manga, you gotta start spending so much of that coin, you gotta dig into your paycheck, you gotta spend so much money, you got to get the biggest fucking collection you can, because fuck you. I don't know, I don't like that. I know I have a fucking ton of manga, but I'm in too deep to stop, and it's become a very, like, particular special interest of mine, where I literally cannot stop because it's very personally important to me. But it's, I don't really like the culture of, like, look at these cool people, they all have thousands of books, wouldn't you like to be these kinds of people who have thousands of books? Only you, either you have to buy thousands and thousands of books, or you have to drop ridiculous amounts of money, or you have to spend ridiculous amounts of time finding out-of-print stuff in order to gain notoriety at all, when really, MangaTube should kind of be like BookTube, where people just want to share, like, I love this fucking manga, I love this fucking book, I want to share with you this book, I want to share with you this author, I want to share with you this mangaka, I want to share with you this publishing company, but instead we're so focused on getting all these out-of-print stuff and spending the most amount of money, and getting rare stuff. And honestly, it's just such an overwhelming sort of thing. It's an overwhelming spiral into hell, MangaTube. But that's just my thoughts. That's just a tangent that I found myself whenever I was planning this video. A tangent I found myself going on whenever I was planning this video was all like, starting MangaTube, going in, you feel overwhelmed to stan these creators solely because they have a lot of books. Do not go down that path. I honestly beg you. I know it is very, very hard because you have all these people and they all love different books and they're all recommending different things. But please, for the love of God, find your own tastes, find your own way. Be inspired by people's comedic styles and people's video editing styles and just the way that they handle themselves and the way that they speak, and just be inspired by the things that aren't going to fill up bookshelves and bookshelves or drain you of all of your money. it's it's just really fucking hard. I lost my train of thought, by the way. It's gone. I started clapping my hands, and my brain was all like, that's a trigger to just forget everything. But, yeah. Don't get inspired solely because someone has a fuck ton of books. Don't aspire to have a fuck ton of books. It's cool to have a fuck ton of books when you get a fuck ton of books, as well as it's kind of overwhelming, like I said. But don't aspire to have thousands of books. Don't do that. Don't aspire to, like, spend all of your money tracking down, like, all of Phoenix or something, or Mushishi. Just find what you love and love it. Love the shit out of it. You like shonen? Go forth. Find all the shonen that you like. Love the shit out of it. If you like shoujo, same thing. Seinen, josei, porn, do it. Live your bliss, but don't feel like you need to collect a fuck ton of books in order to get recognition, in order to gain notoriety. Don't be inspired by the sheer massive amounts of manga people have. Be inspired by the people, not their books. But anyway, I've ranted for like 9 or 10 minutes, I feel, about this fucking topic. But I do have some people who I'm legitimately, like, inspired by. No, it's not a lot, but a few. One of them is definitely a Meski OJ, because he's definitely bringing his A-game into working a lot of interaction in the Manga Tube community, because I feel like we're all on our own little separate islands where we have, like, this group over here, and they don't interact with this group over here. I feel like a Meski OJ, he's really bringing his A-game into creating things like these tags and whatnot, in order to just bring people together, in order to be like, hey, let's start interacting a little, let's take a little from column A and a little from column B, let's fucking do that. I honestly really appreciate it, and I love the energy that he brings into his willingness to make content for the community to use in order to interact with each other, in order to form a bond within the community. I really like that. That is fucking cool as shit, and y'all should follow him if you don't already. Subscribe to his channel. I'm going to be linking down to his original tag video below. Definitely go and check him out if you haven't already. He's a nice lad. He's a newer manga tuber, but he's very, very nice, and he's, like I said, he's bringing his A game. He's a very, very positive force in the community. A lot of the newer people who are, like, just now coming to the community are just very good people, and I love it very, very much. And I really hope that the internet does not soil them. Another person who I feel inspired by is CJ versus Manga. What I particularly like about her is that a lot of what she gets and a lot of what she likes, she tries to incorporate into her work, because I don't know if she's a school teacher or if she just works with children of a certain age, but she tries to find manga that are kid-friendly, that she can share with kids of a certain age group. I think it's, like, older, like, elementary school to, like, younger middle school age kids. And I honestly really, really like that. She also collects, like, regular adult stuff, too, and she makes note of that, like, don't share this with your kids, this is not child-friendly. I like her, like, how she tries to incorporate her, like, love for teaching and interacting with younger children, younger, like, teens, and using manga, and this, like bringing manga into the classroom, and honestly integrating it with just basic child development, because honestly, manga, at least for me when I was a kid, was a really big source of bullying. I had to literally start fighting people in middle school because they wouldn't leave me alone because I brought manga to school, and the only way to get them to leave me alone was to threaten them with an ass beating, which I wasn't very good at. I would hit them, and I say ass beating, but it was more like angry flailing because I'm a nerd and we can't fight. But yeah, I really like her earnestness to try to find manga that is child appropriate, that can be used in the classroom, that can be shared with a younger audience, and I really like that kind of drive. Another person that I find inspired by is Gear Third Manga, mostly because that dude is fucking funny as fuck, and I just aspire to be able to mix in ridiculous amounts of nonsense humor with my manga collection videos. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to try and actually mix in my actual personality. Try to find my way here. But I feel like that guy has cornered a niche with memes and just jokes and shit and mixing them into his regular videos, and I really like that. That's funny as fuck. That's nice. And I also like Simply G. She is what I aspire to be in terms of organization. Because if you look behind me, it's chaos as fuck, and it's scary, and it will one day consume me and probably kill me. But her aesthetic is just so nice and clean, and just her level of organization and just cleanness, looking at her manga video, her manga collection videos, I like watching them solely because her shelves are so nicely put together, and just her aesthetic is so on point. It's so yes, queen. I love her so much. I love her videos. She's just a very calming, very nice person to listen to talk, and her manga collection is beautifully organized, and I'm jealous as hell. But yeah, that is probably it for this video. There's probably a lot of other people that I forgot. Bizarre Individual, which, where are you, buddy? Please come back with another video, please. We miss you. A couple of other people. I've probably missed a few because I'm doing this on the fly like I always do. I don't do scripts. Scripts are for people who do this as a profession, and I don't. But yeah, if you want to do the tag, go ahead. I should probably tag people, so I'm going to tag Bizarre Individual, because boy, you gotta make some new videos, and like this. Let's just tag those two dudes. Other than that, if you want to do this tag, you can go right on ahead. You don't have to wait to get tagged by somebody. You just go on and fucking do it. Live your bliss. Go for it. Do it. Anyway, that's going to be it for me for this video. I hope to see you in the next video, whenever that may be. I'm going to try and work in some reading vlogs, and I'm going to try and get on that Yubasaki milk tea shit this month. I swear to God I'm trying. But like I've said in my previous video, I have a bunch of art commissions I need to do, and every Wednesday I upload fan fiction on AO3 because I am trash. But anyway, I'm going to try and fit some videos into my already busy as fuck schedule. So, until then, I'll see you sexy motherfuckers later. Bye.